Hey guys, it's Brandon Smitley from BrandonSmitley.com and EliteFTS.com. I got a question on my EliteFTS Q&A from Greg, and he was asking about knee wraps for his first meet, how I got into using knee wraps, what I recommend. He said he's a smaller guy, and he was looking to see how I use my knee wraps and from the training log stuff. So what I've got here is 3 different knee wraps. I've got the EFS normal wraps. These are 2 meters, I think. Really simple, basic wrap. Nothing too special about these other than they're good beginner wrap. I've got the EFS heavy knee wraps. So these are a lot harder, thinner. So they've got all the same thinness as the normal, but they're a lot tighter. And then I've also got the crate knee wraps. These are the 2.5 meter. These are much more tougher, a lot thicker. David Allen does a really good job comparing and contrasting the knee wraps based on rebound and stiffness and gear and raw and all that kind of stuff. So you can check out that. I'll make sure I add that in here as well at the bottom. So those are the 3 knee wraps that I have. Talk about them really quick. For you, Greg, specifically, I would recommend the EFS normal, probably, especially if this is your first meet. You're not going to get a ton of rebound out of these, but you are going to get some support more than you get from a knee sleeve. So it's a good way for you to learn. Take doubles, triples with, like maybe 80% just to get to see what they feel like, and then you can maybe bump up your training as you're ramping up towards your meet with 85, 90, and then maybe take 95 for a single and then shut it down just to see how they feel and see how much you're actually kind of getting out of them. If you're not getting much out of them, then you'll know. But if you're getting stuff out of there, your 90% should feel pretty light. But if you do decide to go a little heavier, go with the heavy wraps. They've got a nice support, and you're going to get some rebound out of them. So these are a little tighter, so your pain tolerance is going to be much higher on these than on the normal. As for the crates, I probably wouldn't even recommend them. And you asked how I got into them. I started off using these normal wraps in my first meets, and I was getting minimal out of them, like maybe 10 pounds, 15 at most. And I also wasn't really having anyone wrap my knees. I was going to meets by myself, wrap my knees by myself, all that kind of stuff. So I totally understand where you're coming from. So if that's going to be your case, then I would go with these because you're going to be able to wrap them yourself. You asked for my wrapping types. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to try to show you with each one. I wrap myself when I train, so when I actually am going to go to rum, someone else will wrap me, so I'm going to get a much tighter wrap. I'll get much more out of them. Should be a good day. So here's how I do the wrapping for these. Okay, Greg, I'm here with the 2 meter normal wraps, so they're red and black. These I only use a single wrap, so I'm not going to go down and up. And when I train, I use bunny ears, but whenever I'm going to go compete, I'm going to let whoever wrap my knees whatever way they're the most comfortable wrapping their knees. So I had Joey Smith wrap my knees at Learn to Train 7. He's got his own way of wrapping. You can check that out. I'll try to remember to put that at the bottom as well. So just for the bunny ears purpose and simplicity of it, you can stretch here at the top. How tight you want them is going to be dependent on yourself. So like with these, you can really crank and there's not really much going on. So, and I just go straight down, all the way down the knee, and then just come back up once or twice. And like I said, these are really stretchy, so you can get a good bunny ear. Just like that. Quite a bit of support there. I crank on those pretty decently for these wraps. You see, I can still bend my knee, but by no means is this comfortable. So just something to keep in mind. That's why these are probably a good wrap. If you crank on them like this, you're going to get enough out of it. But you also have to learn how to train in them if you're used to wearing knee sleeve. So that's that, and then pull. That's the nice thing about the bunny ears when you're training by yourself. Alright, now for the EFS heavy wraps. These are much tougher, so you're going to have to crank on these if you're going to try to get 2 trips. if you're going to do one, you're going to have to loop it through your hand or loop it through itself, which I like loop it through itself with these because it's a little looser and I can train with them a little looser. They're not going to kill me. So again, same thing, same wrapping style because I'm not going to bunny ear. So here, as you can see, they're not that tight until I start cranking on them. Come down. Play one more time. Crank. Grab and loop. So that last one isn't that tight, but it's right there, easy for you to pull. But I'm all the way down past my knee, so it's not super low, but it's enough to give you support more than what you're getting out of that. That one's probably a little bit of a high of a wrap because I was used to those, and I'm used to using the crates. So now I'll show you what the crates look like. So again, these are the crates. Much thicker wrap. Definitely a lot more painful once they're on. With these, I would compete with the double, so down and up. So I gotta leave a little bit out for bunny ear for my own training purposes. But if someone else is gonna wrap them, it's whatever they want. Again, you're gonna crank. Come back up. I've got a lot left over on this one. That means I could probably go a lot tighter. Grab. Bunny ear, done. And as you can see with this, my knee's not going anywhere. So these are a lot tougher wrap. Definitely not painful, so I wouldn't recommend these, Greg. Go with the normal or the heavies. And make sure you get good practice time with them because you're going to need it. So if your meet's 1 or 2 weeks away, I would avoid the knee wraps at all costs. Okay, Greg, so that wraps up everything I think that you had about the knee wraps. So again, just really quick, if you don't have wraps, get the normal ones, 200 centimeters. The link will be down at the bottom. These are what you should probably start out with, just so you can kind of learn how to use the wraps. They're shorter. They've got a lot of pull on them, so you can get 2 revolutions around your knee. And it's something nice to use when you're training by yourself, and great for a beginner. As for the next step up, the normals, these are great wraps. I love them to death. I almost consider these my training wraps, and then my crates, like my competitive wraps. Because I know I'm going to get more out of the crates than these. It's just what's been happening. So again, another great wraps. If you want to go a little step higher, this is a good option. But I would take the normal as your learning curve wraps, and then once you get the hang of how to wrap and you get a crew to wrap you and stuff like that, the crates are a fantastic wrap. Make sure whatever fed you're in, you check the rules of what's allowed wrap-wise in your fed. So some feds may not allow 2.5 meter wraps. In that case, the heavies and the crates are already out, and that leaves you with the normal, at least from what I have. So hopefully that answers your questions. Thanks for the question, Greg, and you can check out all the wraps on EliteFTS.com.